What's up everybody, welcome back to another video, slightly different format, so let me know down in the comments if you like it, like and subscribe and all that jazz. The other day I went to see the new Beovision Contour and I thought I would do a quick video about it. I saw it at my local dealer Bang Olufsen Ter Horst right here in Utrecht, and it's nice, I feel. It's nice in real life. Anyway, I'll roll that intro music and we'll get right to it. So yeah, as I said, I went to look at the new Beovision Contour. I also actually went to see the brand new Beovision Eclipse mk2, also nice, and here we have it. It's a proper bit of kit when you stand next to it. The photos, again, as per usual, don't seem to do them justice. I was expecting it to be slightly different than it is, but all in all I do like it. I was expecting the outer frame to be more straight cut like here, but it's nicely rounded. And I must say, I do feel that will age better than like very modern straight cut. The Bang Olufsen logo, as you see, is not as super in your face as it used to be. The aluminium is gorgeous. The stand rotates, but only manually. I'm not sure how that'll work though with high high pile carpet. On hard surfaces it works great. As you can see, it's really well finished. This top slot is for the ventilation of the fairly hot screen actually, because technically when it comes down to it, this is a Beosound stage, although slightly different, and CX 48 inches. It'll only come in 48-inch LG CX screen and a stage. I'll get another video up. So here you see the stage. It has 11 speakers, 550 watt total. The sound is enormous. In this case, technically, it's not a stage, although it sort of is. There's a distinction between it, which is a bit, yeah, but I do like it. I must say, I have a Beosound stage in my bedroom with a LG C9 55-inch, and the sound, my room is, 4 by 4 meters, and it's such overkill. I don't ever get over 50% volume. So this, for even I don't know, I would say probably up to 45-ish, 40-ish square meters is more than plenty, especially if you don't want auxiliary speakers. The Atmos in it and the upfiring drivers are superb. It's really spacious. It's really nice. But as you can see here on the side how they packaged it, we're talking about quite a thick boy at this point, because as it goes, it really is the thickness of the stage, and the stage isn't exactly flat, but then again, how could it be with that much power? And then a slight lip of the aluminium, although from the front it's not so obvious, but from the side it is quite a thick boy. And I think this TV is probably meant more so for wall mounting than it is from the floor stand, especially if the floor stand is inside. Like if you have a narrow living room, it's no issue, but I would hang it on a wall probably. One other thing that is kind of sort of semi-strange about this is that you would think that B&O is all aluminium, except these back panels, and I'm not sure how much of the rear panel is made out of wood. Now, granted, that's not a bad thing, because it's probably the reason they did it is probably that it's lighter than metal and cheaper than aluminium, and it doesn't carry anything. It's just a cover. So does it matter? Not really. And how much time do you spend touching the back of your TV? I do it, I don't know, when I clean the screen on my harmony, and that's not all that often, because if you don't touch it, you don't need to clean it all that much. But yeah, it's all in all, I really like it. It's sort of ingenious how much it is B&O without screaming about it. And as you can see, the sort of bevel here is inside, and I don't really see any reflection. And I looked at this thing for over an hour. It's sort of beveled and it's sort of rounded over top, and I think that design will last a long time in terms of looks, and it'll age gracefully, as in it won't, like, you know, with certain things, they if you bought them in 2015, they look like they're from 2015. I think this will be pretty timeless. In terms of design, that is. The tech is another thing. We'll see how that goes over its lifetime. But I can't foresee many TVs sounding better at all than what this is capable of. There's so much power. It's actually, I would say, close to an Eclipse, if not slightly better. But it's a different thing. The Eclipse is more of a sort of 3.0 kind of deal, and this is more of a simulated surround kind of deal. So it obviously does all the formats. The Beovision Contour does everything from Dolby Atmos and down. Same for DTS or DTS Master, etc. You can also AirPlay to it and use Google Chromecast, all which is quite modern and nice, and multi-room capable, the whole shebang, really. And then I have another video of the back, and this is how it's cable managed internally, of which you see nothing of it. Here you can see the little lights from the stage, as they are if you have a stage and you know it. Actually the purple, or is it pinkish, HDMI cable comes with it, because this is as I was told, the HDMI 2.1 certified, and almost nobody makes a 75 centimeter cable in that length, because almost nobody uses any auxiliary equipment that close. And then the communication for the remote obviously goes through the CAT cable. And yeah, it works as good as a stage. Same with the B&O app. And I must say, I can't complain about it. I have it in my bedroom, not the Contour, but the Stage LG partnership. And it's superb. The OLED is fantastic. I prefer it over LCD still, easily. Because I'd rather have the deep blacks than like literally being blinded by the extra lumen modern LCDs give you. So this is what I was excuse me, talking about with the back covers. So these panels are wood. It's not something you would necessarily expect, but they are very good at working. Sometimes I think we tend to forget that when we think Bang & Olufsen, you think aluminium predominantly, but they're equally as good at making anything wood. And I must say, they feel really, really solid. So, yeah, all in all, I think it actually looks nice. It's very well hidden. And when you come to the side of it, when I said thick boy, I meant it. Like this first line here on my thumb where my mouse cursor is from there to the tip, ladies, is about an inch. So the entirety of my thumb is about 3 inches. So it is quite a thick boy. Then again, it is really nice and it is really solid, and it's not wobbly or any of the sort of OLED thing. You do lose out on the thinness. It's different than a CX with a stage, but then again, you have to think like this is a package where the thickness of the stage needs to be in it. It's going to look different than a GX, let's say, with a stage. Yeah, so that only really works if you have the ability to put the cables in the wall, which I don't hear, but I don't mind it. Then again, if you see it as pictured here, this is just slightly over 6 grand as pictured, which I do think is possibly a bit too much. I do like it. It is a lot more real B&O feeling than let's say an LG with a stage. It's a total package, and that makes a big difference. This is the cover for the speaker, which is very, very different than on the stage, for instance. Like, this is a friction fit, and I feel it's much more subdued, giving it a much more elegant vibe overall. If you compare this to the other stages, like, you don't have a color like that on any of this. This is the contrast collection one. So I guess the closest direct competitor is what B&O also sells, the stage stand. I'm not sure if it has the Beoplay moniker, but it has a nice bracket where you can hang the stage on, and then you can pick a screen of your choosing. But as you can see, there's separation there. So it's up to you. This is, however, though, like, depending on what screen you go for, like, close to up to 3 grand less now. I like this because I like the more angled look of things personally. But then again, this is not movable. You can't move this manually or at all unless you pick it up. So yeah, like I said, this cover really does it nice. So here we have some more of the stage shots. It's really proper. I do like it. I'm just a bit concerned about the price, though. If you have a Beosound stage, I did learn that you cannot retrofit that into this to save a buck here or there. And that is not because your dealer won't let you out of their volition, but you have to order this as a dealer as a total package. As in, you cannot, as a dealer, order the screen, the frame, etc., separately from all the rest, unless you have a warranty issue. But they're not out yet, as in right now. So how could you? So therefore, no shenanigans as of yet. I mean, maybe in a year from now, it'll be a different story. But unfortunately, no. I have some more pictures coming up. By the way, if you ever are in the neighborhood of Utrecht, go to my dealer, links down in the description. This is the new Eclipse. Also a very, very nice TV with the GX panel now on top. Completely back up to date. Obviously has a Harmony with Walnut 65, and this is a Harmony 77 over here. All very lovely stuff. Go check his shop out. It's very much worth your while. So yeah, this is the light oak on the new Eclipse. I'd like this. It's still a nice design. I think they improved also the wood covers a bit for the new Eclipse, the Mark II, and I really like it. It's sad, really, that it doesn't come in a 77-inch version, because that would really make me think twice about the Harmony or this, although the Harmony sounds better. But then again, with 77 inches, if you keep it equidistant, like, this would be enormously far out the side, whereas with the Harmony, it's more a square, so to say. Yeah. So my ultimate thoughts are two-sided. I like this. I like this as a package. If you are hesitant and have a house full of B&O and you're hesitant about just hanging just a regular LG panel somewhere, and you don't really like the look of the stage, this is probably for you. If you're looking at this as like a baby Beovision and you want to get into B&O, I'm not so sure this is the place to be because it is quite expensive. Then again, it does look the business, and it looks a lot better in real life than it does in photos. It'll come in this natural aluminium, which is kind of matte. It'll come in anthracite and gold. The gold is a bit, I don't know yet. I have to see it in real life, I guess. On pictures it looks nice enough, but I have a feeling it's going to be a bit too blingy. Then again, it's up to you. The world's your oyster. This is my opinion. If you differ from that opinion, that's totally valid. And yeah, go for it. Have a look at your dealer. That's predominantly what I would say. This whole new gold collection, I really like it. The gold is much better on certain products than it is on others. But yeah. The E8 3.0 in gold are really rather nice. And we'll end on a sleepy kitty. Anyway, let me know what you think. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you all on the podcast and in the next video. Yeah, like and subscribe. And see you in the next one. Bye.